everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope everyone is doing well. I have a couple quick announcements. You might notice that my YouTube channel got a makeover. I wanted to spruce it up. I hope you all enjoy the new look as much as I do. Also, I will be trying to put more content out than once a month, but bear with me. I'm new at using a tripod and filming myself. Normally I have my beautiful camera woman, who is my mom, who is also my security blanket, to be honest. And the other announcement is, if you are squeamish when it comes to surgery stories, this might not be the video for you, because I'm going to be going into detail on one of my surgeries. And I will completely understand if this is not the video for you. But, okay, realistically, here's the true tea. Why I don't wear braces anymore. It's pretty simple, but I get asked quite a bit. I had leg surgery to fix my feet and make them straighter. They were not straight. They basically did this when they needed to do this. So I had surgery to correct them. I was about in middle school. I'm not sure the age. I think it was 6th or 7th grade. And it was a big surgery because I've never had pins in my feet. And I've never, I believe, had broken bones and then refused together. So it was a big surgery for many reasons, and I had to come to the decision with my mom and my doctor, and my mom and my doctor both felt that I was old enough to make the decision majority on my own. They could give me their input, but the final decision was going to be mine. And that's a little nerve-wracking in itself, but I came to that decision. My doctor was giving me all the details, and when you've been through multiple surgeries, you tend to not listen after a certain point because you've heard it all before. But how he got me to kind of perk up and pay attention, and if he had said this first, this would have been a shorter conversation. He said, "Oh, if I forgot to mention, you will get to wear more girly shoes, cute shoes, if your feet are straighter." And I said, "What? You could have led with that, and I would have had my answer for you in 5 minutes, instead of you having a 15-minute on why I should be doing this. Really, we could have had this done and over with." But he goes, "I want you to think about it long and hard." So I stood there for a couple minutes, and I'm outweighing the pros and the cons. And I turn to my mother and I say, "I can't believe I'm going to say this because I've never said these words, but let's do the surgery. I'm ready to be done. I'm tired of wearing braces." And her statement to me was, "I think you made the best decision, and I'm very proud of you for making that decision," along with my doctor. Now, we all knew that this surgery was gonna be a bit more gnarly just because of what the surgery detailed and the recovery. Because in the recovery aspect, I didn't get to wear a cast right away. I was on a blood thinner, so when you are on a blood thinner, they tend to not want you to put cast on right away, because if the cast fills up, you basically have to get it removed and then re-put the cast on. So it's a waste of time. So in that aspect, you can feel a little bit more pain than normal, which, trust me, that part sucked. Um, but it was also gratifying to know at the end of all this, I was gonna be done. There was gonna be no surgeries. Um, cool fact that happened when I went to get the cast removed. My doctor and the guy who put my cast on turned to me and said, I think we could do this a whole lot quicker if we each grab a leg at the same time and pull the pins out. And when my granny and my mom heard that, they hightailed it out of there because they were like, "Oh no, that's too painful. That's too gruesome. We're not doing that." And my mom still to this day makes faces about it. Sorry, you hear my dogs in the background. But I was game for it because I didn't want to feel each pin come out. That was not my thing. I was like, do it all at once, get it over with, let's be done. So I left with my grandfather and another family member, and I've got the doctor on one side and the cast guy on the other. And the cast guy didn't have the best grip on my left leg. I remember because I've never been able to do it since. So when he pulled all the pins out, I did a cheerleader high kick. Like, literally, I did one of those NFL cheerleader high kicks where the leg is like straight out and perfect. I've never been able to do a high kick. Okay, let's get real. I can do a kick, but not a high kick.
It's pretty funny when you do. Oh, sorry.
Thanks for the commentary, Mom. So, I'm doing I did the high kick. Well, in him not having the greatest grip on my leg, I was able to do the high kick. So then I didn't focus on the pain, and I was so shocked that I did a high kick that I turned to a family member and I go, "Oh my God, did that really happen? Oh my God." I wish we had that on video because it's never been able to be recreated. Like my mom has said, I've been able to do kicks and they're pretty comical because it looks like a hot mess and we all laugh about it. As you can tell, my mom's laughing now and I love my mom's commentary. And that was the funny story about the surgery. So all in all, would I recommend this surgery? Yes. Is it harder to recover from as far as quickly? Yes, it's a pain in the butt. But the trade-off is so much more beneficial than the pain and the recovery. I mean, and this is gonna sound vain, but it's important to me. I can now wear cowboy boots. I would have never been able to. And that's the closest thing for me to a pair of high heels. So for me, did I do it mostly for a vain reason? Yes. But did it help my quality of life? Has it made my feet better? Yes. Would I do it again? Yes. And so, to all those parents that are having to make that decision, do it. Your kids, they might not thank you right away, but they will thank you eventually because it improves your quality of life so much. Thank you guys for watching so much, and thank you for the commentary from my mom.
May I say something?
Yes.
I highly recommend it also. You only had one style of shoe you could wear. That was it. And you got your low high. You're able to wear regular shoes, and that's important to you.
Yes.
And we all need to have whatever is important to us. So don't feel bad that you chose this and that you were being vain. I will now be quiet.
Okay. Now that you've got my mom and I's opinion on this important surgery, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.